Welcome back to the channel of Pro Enzo Vids, and tonight's video is my thoughts on the debut of Dan Keir for the Eels and their loss to the Storm tonight, losing 32 points to 14 at CommBank Stadium. So for a time there, I think Parramatta were quite competitive up until like the 50th minute, because after that sort of time period, Melbourne were way too good and piled points after points, and yeah, it was just a Storm show, I guess you could say, at the end of it all. But yeah, my main thoughts are the debut of Dan Keir for the Eels. So Dan Keir, good story actually. He's a 26-year-old who's been playing a lot of reserve grade for Canberra and more particularly Parramatta for the last couple of years. Never has played first grade and has always been sort of, well, I think he played a bit of Queensland Cup too for someone, but maybe Redcliffe Dolphins. But he's been around a fair bit, just not playing first grade. But tonight it was good to see Dan Keir get his opportunity. I thought for a time there it was quite strong, like literally tried his heart out. I felt with a few other forwards for Parramatta like Luke Moretti. Yeah, Moretti was pretty good for Parramatta and Dan Keir too, and a couple of other forwards, but and maybe Brendan Hands. But yeah, he worked pretty hard, I thought, and yeah, it's all he can really do because obviously Parramatta's in a situation where they're going for good for the year anyway. And yeah, I think Parramatta are just going to give some debutants out for the rest of the year. And Dan Keir is someone that did not disappoint, I felt like. So good on him for making his debut. Again, that's a good example of it being never too late to make your debut because he's 26 making his debut. So, it's a good example to never give up, especially if you feel as though you're getting older and but don't have the same hope to make your debut at that age. But there's always a hope and a chance. So, good debut by Dan Keir, and hopefully the first game of many for him, hopefully. But what were your thoughts on his debut? Let me know in the comments down below. But thank you for watching and have a good rest of the night.